All right, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home against the New Orleans Saints. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn those notifications on so you can get the same odds that I have on this screen. Negative 13.5 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, currently at DraftKings, plus 13.5 for the Saints, big spread, and a total of 44 points. If we just look at our point totals here, we got if both offense scored their averages 45.8, and then if we defenses gave up the same amount, 40 in this game, and then 42.9 in my simulations. A lot pointing towards the under here. I'm going to lean for a under. Um, just because I'm not expecting the Saints to score much because they're bad without Derek Carr. As you will see in our stats we look at, last 4 games, points per game, a whopping 35 points per game for the Buccaneers, 17.5 on defense, playing pretty good on defense when that team has all their players back, and 10.8 for the Saints on offense. Horrible without Derek Carr. A lot of people are saying Derek Carr was a problem, but we've all seen the last few weeks without Derek Carr, that team is horrible. They're giving up 22.5, which isn't bad on the defensive side, but the offense does not score. Passing yards, last 4 games, we got 294 for the Bucks on offense, only 205 on defense, and the Saints only 173 on offense and 213 on defense. Not horrible. Rushing yards per attempt, 5.6 for Bucks. And that has definitely been an advantage for the Buccaneers because they can do play action. And that is one of Baker Mayfield's best ways of passing. The play action is just dominant against the other team because he's so fast at faking to the running back, and then he pulls it in and snaps it out. He makes his decisions fast. The only problem with that is you end up having some turnovers that you really don't want. But they're giving up only 2.8 on the ground, which is very good. They're 4.2 rushing yards per attempt last 4 games for the Saints offense, and they're giving up 4.4. So expect the Bucks to be able to run against this team. If we look at points per play, 3.7 for the Bucks offense, 2.3 on defense, 1.0 is all for the Saints offense. Them and the Browns, horrible. And then 3.7 on defense. And if we look at total expected points spread, that will give us a negative 29.6 towards the Bucks, and that's offense, defense, special teams. And the point differential, though, would only be negative 10.1, so that's under their spread. So the first one you want to bet over negative 13.5, but I am not doing a spread that big. If anything, I'd tease it down, but if you're doing a teaser, you basically need to do a 7-point teaser. So you get it under that 7 and have it at negative 6.5 for the spread. So you'd have to find another game to match that up with that. You need a 7-point teaser. The only bad thing about that, your money line odds at a lot of these sports books are going to be like what, 150, negative 150, negative 140, negative 145, somewhere in that range if you do a 2-team teaser. But if we look at expected points spread, just offense, defense, take special teams out, the Bucks are even more dominant with a negative 36. And if we just do defense, though, it's negative 10.5. Our other models, we have negative 14.5, negative 13.5, negative 5.5, or negative 9.5, negative 9.5. But if we look at the game cards, it is total domination in our simulations, 1,000 simulations. Last 4 games, offense, defense, stats. You got 98.1% chance for the Bucks to win, 1.9% for the Saints, negative 16 for the Bucks spread, and all green. Don't have to really say much about this. We all know the Saints suck. It's just going to depend on who both teams end up playing. The Bucks probably still want to win, so it all just depends how all the dominoes fall throughout the day for the games and whatnot. But anyways, as I said, I'd take, if anything, a 7-point teaser, but you're going to have to find another game, and that's going to have higher money line odds. So, but other than that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn those notifications on. My name's Jordy. You've been watching Betman Sports Betting, and I'll see you in the next video.